that are here with us today. Assistant Chief Probation Officer Chris Wright. Representing Institution Services, Chief Deputy Probation Officer Elisa Judy. Representing Field Services, Chief Deputy Probation Officer Natalie Rivera. I would also like to introduce the institution managers that can make it today. Representing the Allen M. Krogan Youth Treatment and Education Center, Division Director Dave Searing. Representing Southwest Juvenile Hall, Assistant Director Rebecca Cloyd. I would also like to welcome our special guests. From Imperial County Probation, Chief Probation Officer Dan Prince. From Inyo County Probation, Chief Probation Officer Jeffrey Thompson. Although they are not here with us today, I would like to recognize the core instructors. These instructors spent countless hours preparing the material, providing top-notch instruction, and evaluating each of these students to ensure they are well equipped to do the job ahead of them. For those instructors that are watching online, thank you. Thank you for your investment in Academy 15. We could not have done this without you. Would you please give them a round of applause? I want to personally thank my unit for being an amazing team and working together to ensure this academy was successful. Most importantly, I want to thank the core coordinators, Senior Probation Corrections Officer Chris Mesa, and Senior Probation Officer Stella Velasquez, right here behind the wall. They were faced with some challenges during these 6 weeks, and they overcame several obstacles to ensure this class finished strong. Thank you for your dedication and your creative solutions. We could not have done it without you. Thank you. The Standards and Training for Corrections, which is a division of the Board of State and Community Corrections in California, establish the selection and training standards for law enforcement agencies such as probation. One of those standards is basic core training. Core provides new employees with the fundamental tools to do their job. Over the past 6 weeks, the probation corrections officer candidates before you today have successfully completed over 200 hours of training, 53 written behavioral and skills tests, and 4 very comprehensive multiple choice tests. As a class, they had a cumulative score of 89%. Congratulations on that accomplishment. During this course, the students were asked to select a motto that represented them as a class. They selected Academy 15, tough times don't last, tough teams do, hashtag quinceañeros. I just had to put in there. It's part of their motto. Over 6 weeks ago, these students started their academic journey. They worked hard together, and they promised to keep this one goal in mind, that they would always take care of each other while working to help change the lives of the youth they supervise. With hard work, dedication, and commitment to the core values of our organization, there is no doubt they will prevail and accomplish anything they set their mind to. Congratulations to all of you on your success. Please give them a hand. Now, we would like to show you a glimpse of their 6-week journey these students experienced during the Academy 15. Please enjoy this short video.
I think a great probation corrections officer is one that is a leader.
Someone that's respectful, that treats everybody the same, and is always willing to help.
One thing that is good is empathy, understanding that every kid comes from a different background.
I would say it's someone who knows how to make good decisions within split seconds of time.
Somebody who's positive, somebody who's uplifting.
Respectful, compassionate, firm and consistent.
Just having great values, great morals, great integrity, that's going to take you a long way within the department.
Is approachable and has good communication skills to be able to talk to the youth day in and day out. The qualities of a great PCO are leadership, confidence, teamwork, communication. Encompassing all that together just makes you a well-rounded PCO.
What motivated me to become a PCO is to work with at-risk youth, to let the youth know that one mistake does not define their whole life.
I wanted a career where I can make an impact, a change, and do some real good with people.
So I feel like me being part of the community can really help impact their life.
The ability to help people out, to help them turn their lives around.
So I wanted to help them to feel like they can actually be something in life and be able to get out of the life that they lived.
What motivates me to be a good probation corrections officer is the youth. I want to be able to help them become someone that they don't think they can become.
A lot of these youth haven't had somebody they can look up to, so I just hope to be that positive role model in their life.
I'd like to be a strong leader and a good mentor.
My favorite part of CORE has been going to Ben Clark and interacting and having to do searches with my other partners.
We had to respond to codes, not knowing when they were going to happen. It's just like an instant.
So far, I feel like I've really enjoyed PT and the defensive tactics. I've never done anything like that in terms of the DT, so I feel like it's really gonna help me.
There's been a lot of interactions with each other, and we've just been very encouraging and helpful.
It's nice to actually work with individuals from different facilities. It's definitely, I can see friendships that we're gonna have for a very long time.
I feel like a lot of the communication classes really help better the rapport with me and the youth.
I want to say communication just opens the door for everything.
Not everybody's the same, and you got to make sure that you understand where they are mentally.
Like not just hearing what people are saying, but listening and understanding what they're doing and what they're going for. Now knowing how they react, why they react, it's going to make me more patient on how I react back to them.
Calmly talking to the youth and trying to see what the issue is, trying to solve it with them. So knowing how to be able to de-escalate and gain control of the group again is very important.
I've learned to be trauma-informed, and I think that's an important skill we can take back to the facility. So the more trauma-informed we are, the more we can individualize our approach to each youth.
Even though I'm from Imperial County, Riverside has great staffing, great peers. I'm picking up great stuff, so I could take it back to my county.
Future assignments, I kind of want to go into the field, venture out, and learn new things, better my career and better myself.
I would like to be in an armed unit and possibly a gang task force.
Hopefully to keep moving up the ladder, whenever it's in the institutions or if I go out in the field.
I would like to move up in the department, so eventually become a DPO.
Right now I'm in detention, so I would definitely like to see the treatment side of the programming.
I want to become a therapist for kids that are on probation.
I eventually want to become a probation officer and just grow within.
I would like to thank all the staff and instructors. The time that they took to teach us, the time they took to make sure we understood the concepts, answered all of our questions, hearing their stories and their knowledge, I really appreciate it.
I appreciate that you guys have been here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 with us, teaching us new things, because I do feel like I've learned a lot.
They helped me learn a lot of stuff that I wasn't aware of, so I would like to thank all of them in general.
I would like to say thank you. It's been fun. It's been very informing. There's a lot to know, and everybody's been giving us great insight.
Thank you to our Public Relations Division for creating this amazing video. During Core Academy 15, we had the honor of having probation officers from Imperial County and Inyo County. For the past 6 weeks, they were not just our guests, they were valued members of our team. Chief Prince and Chief Thompson, your officers were outstanding students, and they were a pleasure to host. For our first graduation address, please join me in welcoming Imperial County's Chief Probation Officer, Dan Prince, to the podium for his address.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. First, I'd like to thank Chief Ron Miller, Assistant Chief Wright, and all of the terrific staff who support this Corps. Let's give them a big hand for all the work that they do. And congratulations to Israel Beltran from Imperial County and his family who are here today, and to all of you graduates and your families who are here today. This is really what I believe probation and juvenile corrections is all about, and that is the ability to impact young people's life by seeing them at their perhaps most challenging time and helping them transcend that period of challenge and start getting in touch with who they are and who they can be. And nobody has a more important role in that process than you who are graduating today, who will be on the front lines, literally the front lines of juvenile justice, working with young people in juvenile halls, ranches, and camps. That's where I began my career, and I continue to this day to believe that the most impactful, the most meaningful, the most immediate work that can be done with young people is to help them through that initial period of time that they encounter the juvenile justice system in our halls, ranches, and camps. And that's where you all come in. And I cannot again underscore how significant an opportunity that is to impact the lives of young people and help them with the process of beginning to turn their lives around. You know, there's I think, a misconception about young people in juvenile halls, and we're constantly having to defend ourselves in probation these days for being considered somehow punitive and somehow not doing the right thing for young people. Nothing could be further from the truth. You all know that. And I think that it is beginning to dawn upon those, including our critics, that we're about much more than just opening the gates to a juvenile hall or ranch or a camp and holding a child in custody. What we're about is beginning the process of meaningful change for these young people. And I know I've already seen Israel and Imperial County interact with young people in such a meaningful and constructive way and helping them begin the path forward to changing their lives. And I imagine that those of you that have already been on the front lines or are soon going to be are going to have very similar experiences. So again, I think you've chosen a wonderful career, a meaningful career, and I saw in the video some references to the things that you would like to do down the road in probation, in juvenile justice. What I'd like to share with you, and what I hope you'll consider and take away with you today as graduates, is the idea that you can further your education, you can get your bachelor's degrees, you can get your master's degrees, and you can stay involved in juvenile halls, ranches, and camps, because that, again, is such an important part of what we do. And we need people who are furthering their education, achieving their goals, achieving their success in higher education to remain on the front lines of juvenile justice. And no place, as I said earlier, other than juvenile halls, ranches, and camp, no place means more to the effect that you're going to have on young people than our juvenile halls, ranches, and camps. So I want to thank all of you. Israel, congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. And thanks again to Riverside County.
Thank you, Chief Brents. And now from Riverside County Probation, I would like to welcome Assistant Chief Probation Officer Chris Wright for his address.
All right. Hopefully I can see as I get older. I know I need to wear glasses, but my vainness won't allow me to wear these things all the time. So, hello, my name is Christopher H. Wright. I'm the Assistant Chief of the Riverside County Probation Department. And on behalf of Chief Miller, who unfortunately could not be here today, and the entire Riverside County Probation Department, it is an honor to say a few words today and welcome in the Probation Correction Officer Corps Academy Class number 15. First and foremost, I would like to thank the families and welcome the families and any other guests who are here today to share with us on this special day. Our graduates truly need our support. Our department appreciates the support that you give to these graduates. When one works in a facility that is open 24 hours, it is always adjustments that need to be made. We thank you for understanding and being flexible and the important role you play in the lives of our graduates. I speak for our graduates in stating, I know they appreciate that you are here today. And on behalf of our department, we appreciate you as well. Thank you all for the support. Again, I'd like to recognize again Chief Prince from Imperial County and Chief Thompson from Inyo County for our continued partnership. We thank you for the trust you have in our department's training department, and we appreciate the great staff that you send our way. From our entire department, and I quote the Golden Girls, thank you for being a friend. I would also like to thank our staff, supervisors, managers, and executive members here today that support these graduates. I see from the executive team we do have Natalie Rivera, Chief Deputy of Field Services, and we also have Lisa Judy, who's the fearless leader from our institutional services. And thank you guys for being here also. Before I move on in honoring our graduates, I would also like to thank the training division. Without their hard work and dedication and the highest quality of training that's provided by them, this could not be possible. You are the unsung heroes in this entire process, and each year you continue to get better, and it shows in the quality of staff we have working in our departments. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you, Stella. Thank you all for being here from the entire unit. I would also like to thank our public relations also for allowing the people who could not be here today to have the opportunity to see the ceremony and celebrate with this class. I would also like to thank our food services, the Grove Church, and everyone involved in putting together such an event such as this. This is a beautiful setting, and I wish that everyone involved that may be unsung and behind the backgrounds understand that we truly appreciate you as well. Now on to the graduates, the class number 15. First and foremost, I'd like to personally thank you for your perseverance in completing this academy course. 27 years ago, I sat where you sat today, and I know I was proud in the feeling that I had on this day. My thoughts were, and I think your thoughts are similar, that I was going to go on and this was the beginning of a great career in probation. I started in the exact same position as you guys started, as a group counselor, as we were referred to back then. My advice for each and every one of you from today on and moving forward is to set some individual goals and immediately begin to work that plan so one day you can reach all the goals that you set out to accomplish. Never be satisfied with just getting the job done, but always seek to grow, learn, and be better every day you work. The world of probation and law enforcement in general is vast, but I have found that the most successful people working in our industry don't do this job for what's in it for them. Most of us come into this world because we want to have an impact on others. We want to have an impact on our community. We just want to have an impact on people in society. In my 27 years of helping others who are less fortunate than I, this is still my motivation to this day. My goal is the same as it was when I sat with you guys as you sit today. My goal is to continue to grow, learn, and never be satisfied with just being good. Graduating from this academy is no easy feat. Be proud of today. And I hope when this is over, you will find the time to get away and spend some time with your family and friends for a few days. However, we all know the reality is some of you are already probably back on the schedule. Sadly, our world is changing and getting more challenging each year. We need the special skill sets and ideals of each of the graduating classes moving forward. Class number 15, you are our future, and we welcome you into the world of probation. My message to you, number 15, is to continue to grow, be great, learn, and be the best you can be. As a class, you have shared a few memories these past couple of weeks. The relationships gained, the memories, and accomplishments shared will always be a part of your life. Remember these times when you return to your prospective sites. Remember the laughs, the encouragement, the hard times it took to get through this academy. Also, most importantly, reach out to each other. You are now part of a small fraternity, class number 15, and the relationship that you have gained in this will last a lifetime because of the experience you had the last couple of weeks. I believe there are 3 people in this department left from my class 27 years ago. But trust me, every time we see each other, the stories that we had back then, we discuss them. As we get older, the stories change a little bit. We exaggerate a little more. But the memories still remain the same, and they're more important as the years go by. As class number 15 takes in the oath today, I advise each one of you to reach out to each other one more time and thank each other for the support, the laughs, and the shared memories for being a member of this team. Lastly, I read your motto, tough times don't last, tough teams do. I could not help but think of my sports background and the tough teams I played on. All of the tough teams I played on had a few similar characteristics. They refused to quit, they stuck together, they were smart, they had a plan, and lastly, they believed in a mission. Class number 15, you exemplify this to the core. Upon speaking to you on the first day to graduation today, I can tell this is a very special group. You are focused, you understand greatness, and most of all, you are tough. I cannot wait to face the challenges together. Amongst this group, I know we have some future leaders, supervisors, assistant directors, assistant chiefs, or maybe even a chief. I say, let's get this tough team on the field. They are clearly ready for the challenge. With this said, it is my pleasure to welcome in the Probation Correction Officer Corps Academy Class number 15. Congratulations to you all, and we thank you all for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Assistant Chief Wright. Next, I would like to invite Probation Corrections Officer Jacqueline Gonzalez to the podium. Jacqueline was selected by her fellow classmates to represent them as their class speaker. Congratulations, Jacqueline, on that honor.
Good afternoon. I would like to welcome the Assistant Chief Probation Officer, Chris Wright, family, friends, distinguished guests, fellow members of the department, and everyone joining us online. I am Probation Corrections Officer Jacqueline Gonzalez. I'm honored that my class entrusted me to speak on behalf of the Riverside County Probation Corps Academy Class 15, also known as Los Quinceañeros. I would like to start off by saying thank you to our parents, family, and friends. Your love, support, and encouragement has helped us get to this point. We could not have done it without you. My class and I would like to give recognition to our Corps coordinators, Stella and Chris. Thank you for being our Academy mom and dad. Your support and encouragement pushed us to do our best, and you made sure we all made it through these 6 weeks successfully. You pushed us to our limits and brought out our competitive side. Quick story about Chris. So we had just taken our first exam, and we were all really happy and excited because we all got A's and B's, we all passed. Chris comes in, goes over the test with us, and he's like, the last class did better than you guys. And we all looked at each other and we were like, okay, challenge accepted. So we came back, the second test, we all got A's. So thank you, Chris, you pushed us to do better. We would also like to thank all our instructors. It was a privilege to learn from you and listen to your stories and experiences from your years with the Riverside County Probation Department. Your passion for this career and for the future of the department radiated through your instruction. We appreciate the time and dedication you all put into providing us with the knowledge we need to become successful PCOs. Thank you for pushing us to our limits and guiding us through the start of our careers to serve the courts, protect our community, and change lives. One piece of advice that almost all our instructors gave us was to check in on each other. This job is not easy, and no one understands that better than we do. We must be able to work together and rely on each other to make sure we are okay. This job can take a mental and physical toll on us. Learning to take care of ourselves was just as important as learning the counseling techniques, motivational interviewing, report writing, crisis intervention, and defensive tactics that are needed to be successful in this career. We also had to navigate through difficult times because of COVID, having to work overtime to compensate for sometimes half of our coworkers being out sick. But we persevered, worked together, and pushed through. This is why we chose the motto, tough times don't last, tough teams do, #Quinceañeros. Our class resonated with this motto not only because of the difficult obstacles we faced on the job, but also with challenges we experienced in the academy. On our last day of physical training, our instructors did not go easy on us. On our last day, they had us doing 5 different exercises for 5 minutes straight, nonstop. We had 1-minute breaks in between these 5-minute rounds. And I remember during one of our 1-minute breaks, we were all rushing to get water to get back to our exercises, and you could just see the defeat in our faces. And I just remember my classmate, Gabriel Seaman, clapping and yelling, saying, "Come on, guys, tough times don't last, tough teams do." And it was funny in the moment, but honestly, it did help us helped us push through and finish off strong. To my classmates. Wow, I said I wasn't gonna cry. To my classmates, thank you for making the past 6 weeks an unforgettable experience. We truly became a family. I am so sad that we won't be seeing each other every day, walking in with Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and hotel breakfast. I will miss our lunch runs to get birria tacos and Farmer Boys. To my Imperial County and Inyo County classmates, thank you for putting up with our shenanigans and becoming part of our team. I wish each of you the absolute best in your careers, and just know that I will always be here for you. I know we have built friendships that will follow us throughout our careers, and I look forward to seeing us grow and succeed with Riverside County Probation. Lastly, we would like to give a shout out to our classmate, Virginia Fernandez from AMC Wright. Unfortunately, she got injured and she wasn't able to finish with us. Fernandez, we wish you a speedy recovery. You will always be part of Class 15, Los Quinceañeros, forever. And like you told us, see you in the halls. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Now for the presentation of awards. Today, we will be presenting special recognition awards to 6 individuals for their various performances throughout the Corps Academy. Family and friends, you're welcome to come closer to take pictures as we announce the winners. I would like to invite Assistant Chief Wright back to the stage. The Physical Performance Awards were selected by the Academy's physical trainers, Probation Officer Ray May and Supervising Probation Officer Ruben Rivera. Regardless of the students' fitness levels, they were all challenged to push themselves beyond what they may have thought possible. The individuals selected for the top Physical Performance Awards are Saul Ochoa Maciel from Indio Juvenile Hall and Janelli Reyes from AMC White. Your instructors had a few words to say about each of you. Saul is very positive and always encourages his classmates. It's easy to challenge yourself during a workout, but Saul does an outstanding job motivating others. He does not let anyone finish alone and is always supportive. As instructors, we ask them to commit not only to the training, but to their fellow classmates when completing tasks at hand. Saul more than lived up to our expectations. Janelli, she killed all her workouts and pushed herself to her limits. She always had a positive attitude and motivated her peers as well. Please join me in congratulating them. Also being recognized for most improved in the area of physical training for showing dedication and tenacity during the course of physical training are Alma Rodriguez from AMC White and Susie Garcia Fields from AMC White. Alma, aka A-Rod. Alma came ready every day. She is committed to the process and her fellow classmates. She not only showed improvement in the physical form by completing everything asked of her, but she, more importantly, never gave up no matter how difficult the task. Moreover, as instructors, it is our hope the class will take the knowledge we give them and run with it. We felt confident Alma will continue the hard work in both the physical and mental aspect of training. This was made clear when she asked questions regarding improving her nutritional habits. It's awesome when students get motivated in the realms of fitness and is encouraged to turn what they learned here in Core into a lifestyle. Susie, she pushed herself to her limits and literally passed out her first week. She never gave up. She put her heart into her workouts, and she was very inspiring and motivational. Please join me in congratulating them. Speaking of physical fitness, I would like to take a moment and mention the competition the staff development team had with the core students. On the first day of physical training, the instructor challenged the students to continue a healthy workout regimen throughout their careers. Important factors to stay consistent in self-care are accountability and pure motivation. Within the past 6 weeks, all competitors tracked their steps in an app that allowed everyone to see each other's progress. This helped with accountability and pure motivation. I have to tell you, the competition was very motivating because this group logged 2,671 miles these past weeks. The top 3 finishers for the core students were, in first place, Armando Pena with 167 miles. Second place, Jorge Jaime with 128 miles. And in third place, Lisbeth Villegas Sejas with 112 miles. For the staff development unit, The top 3 finishers are, as always, first place, Miss Stella Velasquez with 242 miles. Second place, Colleen Freitag with 218 miles. And third place, Kevin Slusarski with 182 miles. Right on, Kevin. Good job to everyone who competed. This is just a reminder that it is important that we all stay healthy and continue to take care of ourselves. Next, we have the Top Academic Performance Award. This award is presented to the student with the highest test scores and academic performance through the academy. This student had a testing average of 94%. Please join me in congratulating Jacqueline Gonzalez. She is assigned to Southwest Juvenile Hall. I think I'm going to call that the Einstein Award. I don't know. Right? And finally, the presentation of the CORE Award. The name of the award does not merely point to the training that they have successfully completed, but more to the core values of the Riverside County Probation Department. I would like to direct you to the back of your program where those values are listed. They are integrity, excellence, and dedication. The individuals selected and nominated for this class by their classmates for demonstrating these attributes. Please join me in congratulating Saul Ochoa Maciel from Riverside County Probation. Okay, Saul, your classmates wanted to let you know why they voted for you. These were the reasons. You are very encouraging and always willing to help your classmates. They said you are humble, supportive, and respectful. You are uplifting, and you made the classes fun. You motivated others to keep going, especially when times got hard and they felt like giving up. But most importantly, they said you set the standard of what all PCOs should be. That's pretty impressive. Congratulations, Saul, for the huge honor of being selected as the CORE Award recipient and representing Riverside County Probation. Congratulations to everyone that received an award and to the entire class. And now for the moment you guys have been waiting for, the presentation of the badges. Students, please come forward to receive your badge as your name is called. And again, family and friends, you are welcome to come closer to the stage to take a picture of your family member. Before I read the names, I would like to mention that our department's mission statement is serving courts, protecting our community, and changing lives. This is the mission statement. This mission statement is the driving force of what we do and the why behind what we do every day as an organization. As I call upon each student, I will recite their very own mission statement. Now for the presentation of badges. From Imperial County Probation Department, Chief Prince will assist with the badge presentation for Israel Beltran. Israel Beltran's mission statement is, "We are all a work in progress." Thank you, Chief Prince. From Inyo County Probation Department, Chief Thompson will assist with the badge presentation for Kayla Pendleton. Her mission statement is, "Be better, do better." Thank you, Chief Thompson. From Riverside County Probation Department, Assistant Chief Wright will assist with the badge presentations. Myra Avalos. Her mission statement is, "Appreciate the little moments in life." Avalos is assigned to AMC YTech. Nicholas Connors. His mission statement is to always have the courage to do what's right even when others don't, and to be committed to the cause no matter the difficulty. Connors is assigned to Southwest Juvenile Hall. Kaylee Dancer. Her mission statement is, "No pressure, no diamonds." Dancer is assigned to AMC YTech. Stephanie Espinosa. She says, opportunities don't just happen. You have to create them. Espinosa is assigned to Indio Juvenile Hall. I would like to invite our next student's husband to the stage, United States Marine veteran Cyrus Fields, to assist with presenting the badge for Susie Garcia Fields. Her mission statement is, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Garcia Fields is assigned to AMC Whitech. I would like to invite our next student's brother to the stage, Correctional Sheriff Officer Jesus Bonilla from Orange County Sheriff Department, to assist with presenting the badge for Jacqueline Gonzalez. Her mission statement is, acknowledge your mistakes, learn and grow. Gonzalez is assigned to Southwest Juvenile Hall. Carolina Gutierrez. She says there is always something to be grateful for. Gutierrez is assigned to Southwest Juvenile Hall. Jorge Jaime. He says, always better yourself, never settle for less. Jaime is assigned to AMC Whitech. Monica Montoya. Her mission statement is grow, explore, and discover. Montoya is assigned to Indio Juvenile Hall. Saul Ochoa Maciel. His mission statement is stay committed. He wanted to add, he said he could not have done this without his family, his brother in heaven, and his fiancée. Ochoa Maciel is assigned to Indio Juvenile Hall. I would like to invite our next student's uncle to the stage, Associate Warden Eric Mejia from California Department of Corrections, Institution for Men in Chino, to assist with the presenting the badge for Armando Peña. Armando says, get better every single day. Peña is assigned to AMC Whitech. Janelle Reyes. She says, take care of yourself because nobody else will do it for you. Reyes is assigned to AMC Whitech. Alma Rodriguez. She says, no matter what life throws at me, I will keep pushing forward. Rodriguez is assigned to AMC Whitech. I would like to invite our next student's fiancé to the stage, Senior Probation Officer Gabriella Hernandez from our very own Riverside County Probation Department, to assist with presenting the badge for Gabriel Seaman. He says, I strive to be a better version of myself every day. Seaman is assigned to Indio Juvenile Hall. This is a family business, you guys. Lisbeth Villegas Ceja. Her mission statement is to remind people there is always someone willing to help and shine light even in the darkest of days. Villegas Cejas is assigned to AMC Whitech. Now for the oath of office by Assistant Chief Wright.
Let's all raise our right hand. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and to the Constitution of the State of California,
and to the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservations
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will and faithfully
and that I will and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
discharge the duties of office.
Something like that. Great job, you guys. Congratulations. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce the graduates of Probation Corrections Officer Academy 15, hashtag Quinceañeros. Please join me for one more round of applause. This now concludes our ceremony. I invite you to join us for some refreshments in the back, and thank you all for coming.